Today we're delving into a skill that can significantly elevate your dating game. The ability to interpret a woman's body language. Those unspoken signals that can pave the way to meaningful connections. Confidence is your foundation, but understanding the nuances of her nonverbal cues can make all the difference. In this video, we'll uncover the top 5 body language signs that can indicate a woman is interested in you and inviting you to make the first move. So sharpen your observation skills and let's decode the silent language of attraction. Welcome to Heartfelt Guidance, your pathway to love and understanding. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of successful relationships? Do you want to navigate the world of dating with confidence and grace? Look no further. You've found your ultimate destination for all things love, connections, and human psychology. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss out on the illuminating advice we have in store. Join our community of like-minded individuals who are committed to building meaningful connections and fostering love in their lives. Number 1. The glance. Oh, the classic move in the intricate dance of attraction. Picture this. You're out at a lively bar, or perhaps you find yourself amidst the buzz of a party. Suddenly, she catches your eye, but it's not a straightforward prolonged gaze. No, it's a subtle dance of glances. She looks your way, but looks away, and then almost magnetically, her eyes finds you again, only to shy away once more. It's a recurring pattern, a silent call for your attention, a signal sent out into the universe, hoping you'll catch it. Now I can almost hear the collective sigh of confusion. The debates echoing through your minds. Why doesn't she just approach if she's interested? You might ask. It's a fair question, and one that has sparked many debates. While there's merit to the idea of women making the first move, the reality often sways differently. Most women, despite wanting to be approached, might not take the bold step. So it falls upon you, the vigilant observer, to understand these subtle hints. Here's the catch. These glances might not always be direct eye contact. Sometimes it's the side eye, a quick once over, or a discreet evaluation of your outfit. Ah yes, your attire matters. Dressing your best isn't just a fashion tip. It's your first line of communication, a visual representation of your confidence and style. Now, a single glance doesn't necessarily mean undying interest. We all, at times, unintentionally meet someone's gaze. It's the repetition, the persistence in her glances that speaks volumes. Number 2. Eye contact. Just eye contact, right? But oh, it's so much more. It's a subtle invitation, a bridge connecting two souls in a crowded room. When a woman makes eye contact, especially if she couples it with that earlier mentioned glance, it's like she's sending out a beacon. It's her way of saying, I see you, and I wouldn't mind if you approached. Here's how it typically unfolds. She'll catch your eye, and instead of hurriedly looking away, she lingers for a moment. It's a conscious effort to ensure you notice her watching you. Sometimes, if she's particularly bold, she might maintain that gaze for a beat longer. A silent challenge and invitation roll into one. However, most often, it's a quick lock, followed by a swift diversion of her eyes as if testing the waters. Now here's a little secret. Many women resort to this tactic when they're interested but too shy to make the first move. I've been there, standing with my friends, stealing glances across the room, hoping she'd catch my eye and understand the unspoken message. It's a dance of vulnerability and courage, a silent plea for you to bridge the gap. Number 3. A smile. Picture this. You're going about your day and a lovely woman passes by, flashing a warm, friendly smile. Now here's where it gets tricky. A smile, in isolation, doesn't necessarily scream, I'm interested, because, let's be honest, we all smile at strangers in the street as a simple act of politeness. It's like a universal language of acknowledgement, a way to say, hey, I see you, fellow human. So if a girl smiles at you randomly, it might just be her being friendly. It's a beautiful thing, really, this human connection we all share. However, if that smile is combined with a few other hints from our list, well, my friend, then you might be onto something. Picture the scenario. She glances your way, her eyes meeting yours briefly, and then, there it is, a smile, perhaps accompanied by a subtle smirk before she looks away. Now that, my friend, is a different story. When a smile is laced with a bit of mystery, a touch of playfulness, It transforms into a signal of intrigue. It becomes a silent invitation, a gesture that says, I acknowledge you and I wouldn't mind if you acknowledge me back. If you're still there, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more relationship advice like these. Now let's get back into the video. Number 4. Touching her hair. You've probably seen it in the movies and TV shows, but guess what? It's not just fiction. It happens in real life too, more frequently than you might think. Picture this. You're in a crowded bar and amidst the noise and laughter, you spot her. She glances over, her eyes meeting yours for a brief moment. And then, almost instinctively, her hands finds its way to her hair. Maybe she brushes it off her shoulders to get a better look at you, or perhaps she's deep in conversation with you, absent-mindedly twirling a strand of her hair between her fingers. It's subtle, almost subconscious, but it's there. Now why does this happen? Well, it's not just about fixing a stray lock or getting hair out of her face. When a woman touches her hair in your presence, it's often a sign of nervous excitement. It's a flirtatious move, a subconscious way of saying, I'm intrigued and I want you to notice me. It's a form of nonverbal communication, a language of its own that conveys interest and openness. And sure, there might be instances, like when a girl is adjusting her hair, where it's merely about comfort and appearance, not romantic interest. But in this context of real-life interactions, especially when she's in a social setting, these hair-touching moments often carry a different meaning. Number 5. She's getting closer. Imagine this. The first time you noticed her, she was a distant figure across the bar, a flicker in the crowd. But the next time you glance away, she's standing noticeably closer. It's not a coincidence, it's a deliberate move. While it's true that more women are taking the initiative to approach, there are still many who prefer a more subtle approach. Instead of making the first move, they make it easier for you by bridging the gap. Perhaps you're at the bar, patiently waiting for your drink, and suddenly she's there too, despite already having a drink. Or maybe her entire group of friends inches closer, unknowingly creating a path directly to you. It's not a random occurrence, it's an intentional strategy. But there's a nuance to this dance of proximity. If she's standing next to you with no apparent reason, especially at a busy bar, it's a clear sign. She's created an opportunity for you to approach her. And here's a valuable tip. Pay attention to her body language. When you strike up a conversation, observe how she positions herself. If her entire body, her feet, and her gaze are directed at you, she's actively engaging. It's a nonverbal invitation, a green light for you to continue the conversation. On the flip side, if she's with her friends and only her head turns towards you, while her body remains distant, she might not be as interested in interacting. Body language reveals more than words ever could. It's a silent conversation, a dance of gestures and postures that communicate intentions, desires, and comfort levels. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more insightful content. Have you ever experienced these signs? We want to hear your stories. Share them in the comments below. And before you go, make sure to click on the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy mingling.